When you arrive in Kinnick Stadium, you know what's in store. Hard nose, toughness, defense, and you better bring your hat and be ready to strike somebody when you come into this black and gold cauldron to take on the Hawkeyes. What a game and what potential drama we have in store. You've seen this script before. Top 10 team goes into a cauldron of emotion on the road and just hopes to be able to get out and tell about it. As we'll see a team fresh and ready to go off a bye week, the Oklahoma State Cowboys taking on a team from the Big Ten, the Iowa Hawkeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. And the Cowboys will kick it off to get us underway. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So Iowa's offense will get the first possession of the game. And this wide receiver, he's the linchpin to the offense. They want to make sure they find a multitude of ways to get him the football.
And it's a risk-reward scenario on defense when you're trying to cover this guy, Reese, because you play man coverage, you risk him running by you and catching deep balls, you play too much zone, and then he can hurt you after the catch. A lot of different ways, but this guy is very dangerous.
To the air, it's McNamara. Quick completion on the out route. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. This offense has a second down play. He's looking to throw. Grabbed behind the line, it's Gill. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his man. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. And the Hawkeyes are moving quickly down the field. They keep attacking through the air. He finds his man. And he was able to shed a tackle and pick up the first down before they finally get him on the ground. The Hawkeyes will line it up on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Complete downfield. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. The give is to Williams. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Running behind that left side. Pushes ahead for a pickup of 1 down to the 13. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. Never a doubt. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
Well, this team knew coming into tonight's game they had to get momentum early, playing at home. They want to get the crowd into it, so you get a beautiful drive here to start this thing. You would have liked to cap it off with a touchdown, but listen, you set yourself up for a field goal. You knock it through the uprights. You've got the lead. Everything right now looking good.
So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. On the move from inside his 5. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. So the Oklahoma State Cowboys offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. And David, we'll see just how effective they can be on the ground running against a backer like this.
But they're going to do what they do, and they're going to feature their guy. He's an elite running back. You're a great linebacker. Let's see who wins this battle.
There have been entire defenses that haven't been able to slow this running back down. This linebacker, though, he's got the athleticism to do it himself.
Feeling some heat. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Gordon. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. He was working his way toward midfield, but they'll stop him at the 46-yard line. Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here, Dave.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a third down and short. Off play action. Throws to the tight end. Got him downfield. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. New set of downs after that completion. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Looking to the big tight end. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? After the incompletion, let's see if they go back to the air on 2nd and 10 from the 33. Misfired on the last play, they'll go back to the air. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Throws to the wideout. He's missed 3 in a row now with that last incompletion. And for the second time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. He boomed it through, a 50-yard field goal showing off that powerful leg. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Fellas, I think at least a portion of your audience will have an interest in the one that just finished up. Kansas was able to cap off a close one in Lawrence with a narrow victory, and that's the mark of a solid program. Pile up wins, build on games like these, and remain focused on the big picture. It's one game. You don't want to react too much either way, but I think both teams will leave this one with some things to work on moving forward.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Using his legs, it's Gordon. Out across the 20 to the 21-yard line, a 3-yard gain. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Might as well stick with him. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, back up inside their 20. Looking down the middle. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. That is coverage just the way you draw it up. Don't even let him get started, and they knock him down deep in his own end. Looking for a man. It's McNamara. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? He's looking to throw. He caught it. Takes it to the house. Touchdown, Hawkeye. Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. They got the ball in great field position, and bam, bam, 2 plays and into the end zone. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Oklahoma State has it back, and the offense is on the field. Running back searching for a hole. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
He'll make a play on third down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32. The RPO, fire complete to the left. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Let's see what they've got on second down. Back to throw, it's Bowman. Quickly complete. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch. That was a really nice catch and an even better run after the grab.
Yeah, and get that ball to your playmaker. What's good about having him in the slot is he can go either direction. You can get him matched up on somebody that's not as fast, and you watch, he can run away from those linebackers or safeties.
After a good pickup on the run, it's second down. He's looking to throw. He lofts one down the sideline. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Missed his receiver there, it's incomplete. The offense failed to convert on fourth down earlier, but that didn't change their thinking here. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Just a short pass to the tight end. Tackle is made after the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to the back. They'll make the stop behind the line of scrimmage, and that'll bring us to the end of the first quarter. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. We've reached the end of one, and as is tradition here in Iowa City, we take a moment to say hi to the children of the University of Iowa Stead Family Children's Hospital. Hello, kids. No matter how many times you see it, a moving moment here at Iowa between the first and second quarter when the entire crowd acknowledges the children across the way. Hope they enjoy the game as we continue in the second quarter. A little screen to the running back. Running with pace, changing speed, showing the moves. He's down to the 30. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. He makes the connection. The Cowboys get it past the sticks. Not the most productive half of this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. First and 10. They go to the ground. They'll pick up 4, second and 6 coming. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. Wants to throw, it's Bowman. Getting some heat. Chunked it away just as he was hit. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Oh, and he just flat dropped it. You do not see this guy do that very often. It'll be fourth down. Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. He needs to make sure those mechanics are pure from the right hash and 40 yards away. Absolute shank. Missed it. That one may sting a little, guys. Instead of getting it down to 10, feeling good about things, still a 13-point lead. Iowa has the ball back on offense. Boy, David, they would love to stack another touchdown on top of that last drive.
And this offense did such a good job on the last drive. Everything in rhythm, moved the ball down the field, didn't make those mistakes, Jesse, and they need to do it again on this one.
Yeah, you're right. They had the defense on their heels. You wonder what sort of communication was going on that sideline. What sort of changes were they able to make, because they got to stop the bleeding right now.
They'll line up for a second down play. He's looking to throw. Fires left. Makes the grab. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. Got 6 on first down, now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. The give to the tailback. And he'll be taken down, but he does have enough for the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Hawkeyes have this offense rolling. Looking downfield, it's McNamara. They're trying to get to it. And they got him for the sack.
Well, quarterback went down behind center pretty quick that time, and it makes you wonder as a play caller, against this pass rush, do you start thinking about maybe rolling your quarterback out and changing the launch point?
That's the last thing you want as an offense, a negative play, a sack on first down. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. He's looking downfield to throw. Trying to get to it. And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with a sack.
How long do you need to throw the football? Goodness gracious, he had tons of time in the pocket to get rid of it, to make a read, but just kept holding on to it and holding on to it. And eventually, at some point, that offensive line is going to break down.
The Hawkeyes will try to pin them back with the punt. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Sends his first one of the day on its way, and that matches the number of appearances he had in that win last week. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. And the Cowboys racing to the line in a hurry up. Sometimes people say, if you're good enough, what's the big deal about going on the road? Well, if you're not careful, you might find out in a spot like this one, guys.
Yeah, no doubt about it. This is a hostile environment, and you know you're going to be getting the opponent's A game for this one. They've circled this one all offseason, so they better be ready to bring it today, David.
And the hardest thing to do in college football is to go on the road. Everything about it changes, and you want to shut this crowd up early. You don't want to give them belief, because if it starts to build throughout the game, look out.
The Cowboys have it with a 1st and 10. That throw and catch, a really good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, David?
Yep, that's exactly right. Find the guy who's open, because you got so many guys that have so much speed that can do so much damage on the field. Find my matchup, get it to him, let him do the rest.
Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Didn't get much, picked up a yard, and that will leave them with 4th and 2. And the Cowboys line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the punt will hit at the 1, just a little too far for them to be able to down it. It'll be a touchback and come out to the 20. They'll throw it on 1st down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Now 2nd and 10. Back to throw, it's McNamara. He's got his man. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Coming after him. And he just throws it away on 3rd down. I don't think you can give up on a play like that. And the Hawkeyes send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Oklahoma State has it back, and the offense is on the field. On the ground, it's Gordon. We've seen a ton of this tonight. They just keep giving him the ball, and he keeps running into brick walls. Not much running room again. He's looking for a man on second down. Using the quick game. They make the stop right there. Good pickup, but still short of the first down. And they got the completion, but still looking at a third down. They'll try to bully their way for the first. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. To the ground. He's got it again.
And a lot of times you want those big plays. You want those splash plays. But sometimes you're going to take some losses. You're not going to run the football overly well. But if you continue to run it, you can at least create some balance. You at least have the threat of it. Otherwise, you're just going to abandon it, and now it's just going to be a passing game.
Got to get to the line quickly for this third down play. They'll try to get the first through the air. Got his man. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21. Back to pass, it's Bowman. Finds his target down the middle. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down. The Cowboys are in the red zone. They'll throw it on first down. Makes the catch. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. And it's incomplete as he tried to thread that needle to the back corner of the end zone. This crowd knows this defense needs them right now. He caught it. He gets it in. Touchdown, Cowboys.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
On to attempt the try. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. A 69-yard touchdown drive. And the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. From inside his own 15, trying to follow his blockers. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Wants to throw on first down. Got the quick pass. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Grabbed on the outside, it's Lachey. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. One of the best atmospheres in football, and we've got a fun one from Iowa City. And I get it. A lot of coaches will say the difference between winning and losing comes down to stopping big plays and getting big plays. But if you ask me, it's more about how good you are on third down and how efficient you are in keeping drives alive. Those 2 stats can help you break the will of even the best defenses and help you come out on top. And with that, let's send it back to Duke Slater Field at Kinnick Stadium.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. Pocket starts to collapse. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. From the gun, the running back looking for room. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. First down, 10 yards to go. They'll give it to him again.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
They're bringing heat. And the quarterback is snowed under.
How nice is it as a defense when you can drop 7 guys into coverage, only rush 4, and still get home? That makes you feel good if you're the D coordinator.
Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. Back to pass, it's Bowman. Zings it complete to the right. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the 1st down marker. And the Cowboys will punt it away on 4th down. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. It has been a complete uphill struggle for both of these offenses, Jesse.
It sure has. At this point, David, someone's just going to have to step up and make a play. Someone's got to break a tackle, make an incredible catch, and just give some life to this offense.
Whatever you can, whatever it takes. Don't worry about looking pretty. That's out the window. We've already looked really, really ugly. We've got to find something that works to put some points on the board.
They'll snap it from the 26 on 1st down. They move the tight end all over. The give is to Williams. Fights off a defender. It's runs like that that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35. 9-yard pickup on 1st down, and now they can take a shot on 2nd and short. They get him on the ground after he gets enough to move the sticks. The Hawkeyes have their offense in high gear. Wide receiver shows motion. With jet sweep pass. He has an extensive juke library, and he exhausted it and still didn't pick up much. From the gun, they'll try the middle. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped a really big play. They're getting this guy lathered up. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. They'll try the run. And he's able to bounce off 1 tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room.
Man, a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses, too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
And they finally haul him down, but not before the good catch and run.
It's all about critical downs and distances on defense. You want to be great unit defensively, you've got to be good on 3rd down and in the red zone. For this defense giving up a 3rd down like that, that is just a gut punch.
Gets it out quickly. Tackle is made, but not until he gets the 1st down. And the Hawkeyes come to the line with a new set of downs. Grab behind the line. It's Lachey. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. He's looking for an open man on 2nd down. He's got it on the run. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. And he's got it! Touchdown, Iowa!
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was, we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
To the air, it's McNamara. Release to the back. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Oklahoma State has it back and the offense is on the field. That'll be a gain of 5 out to the 27. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Right back to him on the ground. Squirts across the 30 to the 32, a pickup of 5. They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the first down here. And he's brought to the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He's looking to throw it. Pressure coming. And the defense gets to the quarterback. The defense coming up big there, and the sack is great, but the secondary deserves some credit too.
No doubt. When you can cover like that in the secondary and drop back in your zone and only rush a few, and you feel comfortable getting home, and they're going to get to the quarterback, that is a great feeling, and it's fun to be a defensive coordinator calling the plays.
2nd down now after the sack. He's looking to throw. Quick completion on the out. And the defense makes a big hit and knocks him down. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Quickly complete. He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. This time they'll go to the running game. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. The lost yardage leaves him with 2nd and 11. They'll run play action. Unloads to the wideout. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. It'll be a draw. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. This is going to have to be unleashed from 54 yards out. Tried to give it enough body English, but he missed it. After the missed field goal, it is still a 12-point game. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there, got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty. Defense. So the offense accepts the penalty, and they'll get a little farther away from their own end zone. He leaves it with his back. Keeps the legs moving. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play. And you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. 1-step wrap, 2-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Looking downfield, it's McNamara. Fires to the big fella. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. The Hawkeyes decide to punt it away. Wanted to make sure not to give them a chance for a return as it goes out of bounds. Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. To the ground with the back.
I never know if it's grammatically correct to say a team is being out-physical. You hear it a lot in football, though. That's happening in this game. They are just not getting the push they need all game long up front to have any success when they decide to run it.
And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the first down. Fresh set of downs after the completion. Takes the handoff. It's Gordon. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. He's looking to throw. Makes the grab over the middle. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. Catch in the middle, it's Stewart. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. The Cowboys are on the move. They'll go back to the ground. Knocked down at the 35 after a pickup of 3. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. He's looking to throw. If the quarterback's a little more on target there, maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion. They couldn't make the connection on 2nd down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Fires to the wideout. Incomplete on 4th down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive. The offense lining up for a first down play. Give to the back. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. The give to the back. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Movement here from the tight end. The give is to Williams. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. After run, now throw. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. A 3rd and long coming up here. Dropping back, it's McNamara. Plenty of time as he fires it to the right. And the Hawkeyes will call on their punt team.
Number 9, on to punt it away.
A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. Oklahoma State has it back and the offense is on the field. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs. On first down, finding positive plays.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points. But they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
So they're facing 3rd and short from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, big juke to get past. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. He'll just keep slinging it. Throws for the tight end. He's got it. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41.
They've got the weapons to stay aggressive. You just made a big play. Let's see if we can take a shot here into the end zone, score, and try to save as much time on the clock as we can.
To the air on first down. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete. All wideouts, no backs. On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. This time it's complete. And he's brought down, but a flag is also down.
Holding, open.
That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. 2nd down coming up. Wide out in motion. To the air, it's Bowman. He looks that one in nicely. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. Caught. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on 4th down. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. And they try to run inside, and there is nowhere to go. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Quarterback checking off. Give to the running back. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory. Shakes off the tackler. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. The Hawkeyes will have it 1st and 10. They'll ride the hot hand. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. The give is to Williams. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a 1st down. The defense calls the timeout, and that's their last one of the half. The quarterback takes a snap and takes a knee. Well, how about this one? A fun one. These guys came in as underdogs, and they walk out as the winner.
They didn't care they were unranked. That's not what they were worried about. Oh, this team's ranked. They weren't looking at them any different. They were looking in to come in and get the W and execute. Great job believing they could come, Jesse, and knock them off.
Yeah, you're right, David. This team came in with something to prove, and they knew they had a national audience that was going to be paying attention to this game. What a great job going out under the lights, big-time stage against a ranked opponent, and really putting their A game out there on the field.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.